Chasing 158 for the win at the end of the power play, Australia was 33 for 1, and it looked a little dodgy, just a little tricky at that point in time. We were wondering what exactly is going on here. But then Glenn Maxwell has come, Mitchell Marsh hit a few big hits, got a few lives as well in those big hits. And it looks like it's all going on course for Australia because they need 73 in the back 10 and they've got a lot of batting to go. This is Cricbuzz Comm Box, Gaurav Kapur here with Ajay Jadeja, telling you how it is for Australia. Make or break game for them. This is a do or die. They lost the first game to New Zealand by a big margin, so they have to win pretty much everything now, because this is a dangerous group. It has England in it as well. But how it's gone in the last 4 overs, they got 33 in the 6, and then they've got almost 50 in the next 4, and now it looks like normal service has resumed.
For Australia, yes, normal service is resumed. Australia looks like the team that everybody expects them to be, and the way they play. And a plus is that Aaron Finch still around, because this is the man who's leading you, who's struggling. That's a big plus as well. The other guys, we know what they can do.
Yeah, so 52 is what they've got in the next 4. So in the 4 after the power play, so they've really gone, they've really switched gears, right? Because the first 6,
it was tough. I mean, I thought when Nehru was bowling, it almost seemed like the Australian pace bowlers are bowling and Sri Lankans are batting. It's the same pitch 20 overs ago. The Australians were bowling slow ones and trying to defend. There were these guys who was trying to come in and bowl, and they were in a bit of trouble. They were trying to hang around, and they saw that tough time through. And then Warner would probably be thinking, I missed out on a big one, because the difficult part was all over. And then, like you said, they've just turned the tide, and Hasaranga has been treated pretty well.
Mistreated. He's been mistreated.
Mistreated.
The mystery has been mistreated. That's right. Maxwell, 22 of 6 balls, and this time you have to say that half those shots have actually been convincing, which is a large percentage in his case.
Which is, and I mean, if his career strike rate's 160 or 170, the stats show that when he bats left-handed, it's more than 240. Because his strike rate's more when he bats left-handed.
You made all those numbers up, didn't you? But they're very convincing.
Naturally.
They're very convincing.
My numbers, I always say, I never correct with the numbers. It's just general mahal.
That's the story.
Because that's how he plays. I think it's just crazy. I mean, and I sometimes wonder, why is it that somebody is more comfortable when he's playing those reverse sweeps? And the only answer is probably they practice this much more than doing the, playing it with his right hand. Right hand is all defensive mode. As soon as he turns, switch hits, the mindset changes and becomes aggressive. So the fear of getting out while you're thinking as a right-hander just disappears, and it's all about what can I get more? 6, 4, 2, 3, 1. Rather than, with right-hander, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So
he thinks in reverse. That's a great point.
He thinks in reverse when he just switches.
That's a great point. With Captain Aaron Finch now, with only like 7.5 as an asking rate, with 8 wickets in hand in the back 10, it looks like this is perfectly set up for him to be shepherd. Don't worry about strike rate. Just stay in the middle and be the captain, get some form in, get some time in the middle, stay there and shepherd your team to the win. Let the other guy do the hitting, which is actually not even required anymore. Yeah,
because 73 is what you need off the 10. So there's no rush in that case. Unlike in the subcontinent with last few overs, you probably will struggle. It's not the case here. Same, Nehru will become easier to bat. And you're right. And if he shepherds the team through here, then there's a different he has that stature of being the captain in that side, but the confidence changes. Everybody, looks at him differently, and you'll suddenly see the team approaching probably differently. So if he shepherds the team through here, it'd be ideal for Australia, not just for this game, but I think the rest of the tournament would look different. They're still struggling in this tournament, but they'll look better.
I'll tell you, I'll tell you who's struggling. It is the Sri Lankan bowling department. One after the other, bowlers falling down. Like 9 pins there. Binura Fernando was bowling the first over, didn't make it through the first over, got injured after bowling just 5 balls. So he joins another bed in that injury ward of Sri Lanka bowlers. Dushmanta Chamira, Madhushanka, Madhushana, and now you have Binura Fernando. So not just this game, because obviously in this game, the captain has a problem. Probably make it up, won't even need to. The way Australia is going, you probably won't even need those extra 3 overs. But next game on, well, Sri Lanka has got a few problems. Anyway, our problem is that we're out of time. We could sit here all day otherwise, but we're out of time.
How long do you think this will finish in?
I am saying it'll finish in 17.2.
We'll be back with Cricbuzz Live then.
See us then.